Starting at 30 seconds early. Hello, everybody. We are live here, breaking news live on a Tuesday night, post Dancing with the Stars semifinals. I'm here with my girl, Molly O'Donnell, our resident correspondent, dancing queen. You watched the show. What did you think of the episode?
It was crazy. The ending was crazy. I mean, you were getting my live texts of like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Insane.
Literally insane. So if you guys are just joining us live, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe down below. We're talking Dancing with the Stars semifinals night. I don't think there was necessarily like a theme for the night. Like usually each week there's like Latin night, memorable year night, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But tonight was just semifinals night. Hi, Susie. Welcome to the live chat. And we had Alyson and Sasha. We had Jason and Daniela. We had Charity and Artem. And all of the couples were there. Were we not set on Alyson and Sasha going home?
We were set on that. I was like really proud of her this week. I really think she like did her best routine this week, but it was her time to go, I think. And I was shocked that no one was eliminated.
And even if you look at the leaderboard scores of the night, like not even counting votes, which we already assumed Alyson and Sasha were at the bottom of the voting poll, they also got the lowest score by a lot.
Right.
So the fact that they were saved first, my biggest question is like, why were they saved first? What was that?
Just to trick us all, I guess. But yeah, why 5 had to go through, I'm not really sure. I wish we knew the logic behind that.
But like, why were they even called first? Just for the shock value of the audience?
I think just for the shock, because the bottom two being bottom two, they weren't actually, but like Sochi and Ariana, that would have been crazy. If one of them went home and she stayed, I would have been shook.
Seeing Ariana and Sochi in the bottom two was so shocking because those were our top two front runners.
And they still are.
The beginning. And are they?
I hope so. I think so.
Because now I'm so mind blown, and I'm also really upset. I see a lot of people who are probably feeling this way. We wanted an elimination. Like, it's not that we want everyone to win, of course, but we wanted someone to go home. It's a competition. Like, to wait a whole week and have no elimination, the logic behind that is so frustrating. And then seeing them called first and Ariana and Sochi called second, how is it going to make sense next week during the finale? Like, how are they going to fit all these dances in? It almost takes away from, like, the OG format of having 4 couples in the finale. I don't like change, so I'm pissed.
I don't like change either. I was going to say it also takes away from the fact that like those 4 couples, I mean, everyone worked so hard, but like those 4 deserved it. And like now the finale is 5. Like that just doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, Roxy Rocket says maybe they are doing this for the shock value and to pop a huge rating next week and get more people to vote.
Yeah.
But the ratings are so high. Everyone's voting. Like, they didn't need this. There's so many people anticipated to see what would happen in the top 4. Like, it is such a tough competition between Jason, Sochi, and Ariana. Like, love Charity, but I feel like it's one of those 3 that's going to win.
I think so too. Same. Yeah. I'm shook that like why 5, but I mean maybe they'll squeeze it in. I do think maybe the judges saved Alyson. It's like a fun underdog story, and I mean she is so sweet. She was so great, but I just don't entirely get it.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about some of the highlights of the night. One of the biggest highlights is that Charli D'Amelio and Mark Ballas will be dancing next week during the finale. They are the winners of last year's competition. If you don't remember, they won the mirror ball. Gabby, Wendy, and Val got second place. A little Dance with the Stars history. Do you remember who else was in the top 4?
No.
Me neither.
Zero recollection.
If you guys know, let us know in the live chat who was top 4 last year. But that was one of the big announcements. Molly, what else happened tonight? What are some of the other big shocking moments?
Yeah, so Sochi and Val did like the most like just sweet, genuine, like touching dance they've ever could have done. Like Carrie Ann was crying, Derek was like holding back tears, and like they made a whole thing. Like Len would have absolutely loved that. Like it was just so perfect. She really shined. I mean, she always does, but that routine was so good, and it was like a whole thing. She was crying, everyone was crying.
Oh my God, I'm literally crying. If you're going to pull like the Len card when you're...
They did. I know. I had like tears in my eyes. Like, what's happening?
Like that isn't... You don't just say that unless you really mean it, because Len is so legendary in Dancing with the Stars, and he will be forever. He's such an icon.
Derek literally said it was perfect. Like nothing...
Wow.
Absolute perfect routine. Yeah, so good. So that was amazing. And then Ariana's last dance just now was also like technically really, really good. Like her technique was amazing. Her skills were great. Like it was just an amazing routine.
Casey says, wondering how they're going to do it next week. So what I'm thinking is next week, they're all going to have one dance, right? They can't have 2 dances next week. So maybe they'll have
or maybe
one
like a couple
final
group
dance.
routines.
I don't want to see group routines in a finale.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pissed that there's 5. I wish there was 4. So I want to see an opening number with everyone. I want to see
everyone will come back. Yeah, everyone will come back from
Charli and Mark.
And
maybe some fluff.
Exciting news, Jason will come to sing his new hit single. So regardless if Jason went home or not tonight, which obviously he stayed, he's performing next week his new hit single, Dance With Me, I think, or Dancing something.
Obsessed. I love Jason's music now that he's on this show, and I'm like rediscovering the legendary music he has had on impact and has impacted my childhood. Like the song that he sang, "I'm Yours," like you said, I just felt it, trying to bitch you, but the heart that I melted, I felt right through the glass.
Yeah, love it.
And I'm trying to get back the cool. Was that not like?
It was so good. I loved "I'm Yours" also. My sister was weirdly singing it all day today, and then he sang it. It was interesting, but so good.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say Jason danced to one of his songs tonight?
That one, "I Won't Give Up." Not "I'm Yours."
Okay, we have an update from Cindy. Last year it was Wayne and Whitney, and then Shangela and Gleb. Oh my God. I loved Shangela and Gleb. I was rooting for them so hard because Shangela was doing drag and Gleb is like the hottest guy ever. And see them as a partnership was just so hot. And then he dressed up as Natasha and did drag last year, which was just so iconic. And I just like live for that. But Whitney, she ended up getting pregnant. So she's not on the show this season.
Yeah, Whitney's incredible. Also, speaking of sexy routines, tonight they did like what's to come for the tour. And it was Emma, Gleb, Alan. I forget the other 2 guys, but whatever. They did this like sexy routine. Brandon, yeah, and then one more. Who else was there? But whoever it was so good. It was like a hot, spicy routine. I was like, wow, now I need to go see the tour. It was really good.
We're going to the tour. Yossi says there's definitely 2 dances each. There would have to be 2 dances for only 4 couples, and next week is 3 hours.
3 hours?
No!
That's so long.
Oh my God, that's so long.
That's literally so long. Yeah.
Why do they do this?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a long one.
Oh my God.
We have a lot of things happening.
I don't want 3 hours, but like I'm excited that there's going to be resolution. Like I'm ready for the show to end.
3 hours is so long.
Jessica Billy says, I would like to see Gary on the next season of Dancing with the Stars. For sure.
Yeah, that would be fun.
And we're going to talk a little Bachelor in just a few minutes, but we kind of need to finish talking more about Dancing with the Stars. And I do want to chat about Harry and Rylee because they were in your thumbs up. Yeah, there it is. They were in the audience tonight and they were eliminated last week. And it was a very dramatic elimination. So many fans were rooting for them. I was there in the audience, so I was so glad that I got to see their last night. And remember how I told you that Harry Jowsey gave me a bracelet?
Yes.
At the Taylor Swift World's
Premiere. Are you like wearing
it? No. So I brought it to the stage last week and I gave it back to him right before he went on for his dance for good luck.
He was like, wow, this friendship bracelet means nothing.
It means, no, literally. He said that after when I went to take a picture with him, he was like, it's your fault because the friendship bracelet. But I think it was funny because it was like the universe just knew that I was going to be in the ballroom for that night. And this was just like, it was a lovely, lovely trio of me, Harry and Rylee in my head is like their number 1 fan for a long time.
Okay, well, my number 1 fanness was when you called me and told me who you actually also met, and I freaked out. Yes, that tops it all for me.
Wait, we didn't do a recap last week because it was Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, right?
We didn't do one. We did one before, I think.
We did one, you are right, I think, before. Right?
We talked about Love Island games.
Yes.
So we didn't talk about dancing last week when I went and was telling you about it. I met Queen Sage. She is iconic.
Literally perfect.
Like she's the future of Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, absolutely.
Like all these babies are being born right now, like Jenna's baby, Whitney's baby, like in 18 years. Like Rylee is like the next generation.
Yeah. You have a whole new generation of them.
And the Arnold sisters are like the Kardashians of Dancing with the Stars.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I love them all.
And then one of them is pregnant, I think Brinley.
Yeah, there's Jensen, I think.
Yes.
4 of them.
But one of them has dark hair, and then the 3 others are blonde. It's crazy.
Jensen does, I think, now. I think, unless it's, I don't quote me on that.
So, also shout out Mindy Arnold. She's literally iconic. We love her. She follows me on Instagram. Like, bow down. So,
yes.
But Harry and Rylee. So Harry ended up gifting Rylee a $14,000 to $15,000 bracelet for Thanksgiving for the season, just kind of their partnership. And it's really sparked a lot of dating rumors. And I was curious your thoughts about it. I have some of my thoughts. He also spent Thanksgiving with them. What do you think?
So he did spend Thanksgiving with them, but she went on Joe, I don't know his last name.
The Lightweights podcast.
Yeah. And she went on there and said that they are not anything. And she just like couldn't believe that everyone was talking about it like that. So they're definitely not together, although I would love to see them together. Like with
wait a minute. No, she totally had a crush on him. She totally played into it.
Yes, but she said they weren't together.
No, I believe that they weren't together, but I do believe it was like a fantasy romance for both of them. And it was a really fun partnership where they could be like half in a relationship in a way. Because they were like work wives.
Being sent home was literally like a breakup. Like,
oh my God.
Watched a breakup.
I didn't like when she said, I think we'll stay in touch. And she kind of like in one of her interviews, and I'm like, no, you guys need to be best friends forever. Right. Like literally obsessed with them together. Of course, we're going to talk about it because you guys were so beautiful together. Their chemistry was insane. It was so fun to root for them. Like they were the MVPs of the season. Definitely most valuable player, most popular. I think that I've heard that you make $150,000 just for signing on to doing Dancing with the Stars.
Crazy.
And doing promo, and then you get paid more each week. So Harry potentially making up to $300,000 to do the show, him getting a $15,000 bracelet for her would be the least he can do. Yeah.
No, you're right.
I mean, like, love Harry for doing it. So he was a gentleman through and through. He was really good to her family. He was really respectful. He never tried to make moves on her or made her uncomfortable. Like, he truly made her season amazing. Her first season, and like he cared about her living her dream, and then she lived her dream with him. Like they're gonna remember this partnership forever. And I do think Rylee will have a new partner next season, but we'll always remember her and Harry.
To top that though will be tough. Like they better give her someone good next season because we need to see this again. It doesn't need to be like a romance, but at least someone who like, if not a romance, someone who can dance.
Someone very special in your life for a long time. Like, and maybe one day they will get together when Riley's a little bit older.
Yeah.
And they could be like literally perfect because the age gap is it's 8 years, which sounds like a lot right now.
Right.
No, it's a lot right now because she's 18 young. And he's 26. But by the time he's 30 and she is 22,
I don't know what's happening.
Their relationship could potentially happen. And I'm so shipping it and rooting for it.
Same.
Okay, Scott says, Charity and Artem's outfit's gorgeous. So what happened with their dance? What did you think of her performance? And who was there to support her tonight?
I think just her fiance. And I didn't like recognize anyone else. Her first dance, bluntly, was like kind of boring. But the second dance, I think, was the best dance I've ever seen her dance. Like all of the judges even said, like, you showed your personality, you smiled, because she is so perfect that she's stiff and kind of just smiles. But this routine showed a lot of personality. She's making faces, she was singing along. So that is my take.
Yeah. So last week I went to Dance with the Stars and I sat with Charity. She is so amazing and she's so kind to put me on her list. So it was me, Dotun, Nehemiah. Do you remember Nehemiah?
No.
Her brother.
Oh, I see.
You didn't watch her season.
I didn't entirely watch it. I got so bored.
So he was a big part of her season because he was on her hometown.
Didn't he come in the beginning?
Yes, and he came in the beginning and dressed as a disguise.
Yes.
and then vetted these guys. So he was, and then Dotton's cousin was there as well, and it was amazing because we like snuck off to the snack section before the show started to eat the sandwiches, because you can't eat during the show and you can't drink during the show, but it's a long show.
Yeah, that is long.
Like, imagine being like, anytime there was some drinks like soda or whatever, but like that they had, but they would keep it under the table because you literally can't show anything.
Yeah.
During their performances.
So like, were the snacks good?
The snacks were so good. They have literally everything. I could have eaten everything there if I had the time.
There the whole night.
But you feel so rushed. But backstage, I ran into Lele Pons and Mauricio.
Yeah, we love that.
We stand Lele. She is a fan of mine. She supports, like, she literally was like, "You're my favorite Dancing with the Stars account." She was so sweet and so kind, and I was just like obsessed with her.
Love Lele.
Mauricio is like, how could you not fangirl when you see Mauricio? I was just like, Mauricio. Any thoughts?
Yeah. I literally said, I hope so. I like really, really hope so. She deserves it like the most. She's incredible. Yeah, incredible. So young. Like, she's just doing amazing.
Okay, well, you're rooting for her to win. If you had to pick one person to win the season, who would it be?
Her.
Sochi?
Yeah.
She's my least. After Alyson, she's my fourth.
No, she's my absolute favorite. She is incredible. You're just rooting for the reality stars.
No, I'm also rooting for Jason. I love him. I'm like, literally, Jason Mraz has won me over. Like, I feel like he's such a star and he's just like so beautiful. Do you like, his music is iconic, and you know that he was married for a long time to his wife Christina, and they got divorced because I guess he realized later in life like he was bisexual, and it was just like affecting their marriage. So he moved to an avocado farm in San Diego, and he's still making music and going on tour. Like you said, he's going to perform next week. He never had any kids. He's 46 years old. Like, I'm learning the history of Jason Mraz.
You really are. You're telling us all.
I'm letting you guys know, like, Jason is an icon, and like, I want him to win this season, and I think that he's going to win.
I'm thinking it's Sochi.
I don't think it's going to be Sochi.
I think it is.
You don't actually think that, do you?
I really do. Really, really do.
I think she's not winning. I really think it's going to be Jason.
I don't think so.
Why?
We'll see. I feel like he was in the bottom once or twice.
But he was not in the bottom. He was not. Who was called second? So Alyson and Sasha were called first.
This was no order tonight. So we don't know anything. There was no bottom because like they saved everyone.
What?
Yeah, it was like a ha-ha joke.
Wait, I made a video on TikTok thinking that Ariana and
they're not in the bottom.
Sochi were in the bottom.
No, they kind of were just like, and you're all saved. No one's in the bottom. You think Alyson would have been number one?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
You literally told me that earlier, and I like tweeted that.
They were the bottom two, and they made it seem like they were the bottom two.
Oh, okay.
But they actually aren't.
Oh, okay.
So they made it seem like, oh my God, these are the bottom two. Someone's going home. One of you are staying. And then they said, just kidding. No order. You're all here.
Wait, I feel like I think I still reported my TikToks wrong then.
Well, maybe any engagement is good engagement. People will fight in your comments.
Yeah, but they get really mad if it's like really far off.
It's fine. I mean,
interpreted
it that way.
But I thought you said Alyson and Sasha were saved first.
They were saved first, but there was no because they had the most scores.
Oh, okay. So then I didn't report it wrong.
They were saved first, but there was no bottom. Like, there was no order this week of who was best, who was wrong. There was a fake bottom two that they then said
which was Ariana and Sochi.
Right, but that was
okay.
Fake,
wow.
Not real.
Okay. Jessica says Wayne got third place last year and he's a singer. Oh, so she's trying to say Jason's gonna get third place.
Maybe.
I'm really thinking so sad.
Either Sochi or Ariana. But I think
I'm gonna be so sad. I really want Jason to win.
I mean, I would love that. I from the start thought Jason was so good.
Wow, this is gonna be so crazy. I can't wait. I really hope it ends. Like, I can't wait to see what happens.
I know. 3 hours next week.
3 hours. Okay, I also need to make sure I'm going to the ballroom. Like I've gone twice this season.
Yeah, I hope you do too, so we're watching it like at the same time.
I know I hate watching it late. And like I would love to be there live for it, but like I honestly can't press my luck. Like I'm just so grateful that I was able to experience Taylor Swift night.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then like the other night as well.
You went twice. You were a star.
Literally. So let's talk a little bit about the Golden Bachelor. We have a 2-hour live finale on Thursday, and then they're going to do 1 hour of Bachelor in Paradise, and then they'll do 3 hours of Bachelor in Paradise next week. So just
3
to talk
hours of Bachelor in Paradise
next week, because there'll be no more Golden. Golden's going to end.
3 hours Bachelor in Paradise actually sounds like torture. I love it so much, but like that's really long.
I don't understand it, but I think they literally just have to sell a certain amount of advertisements and take that TV slot. It's so long.
That's so long.
Yeah.
Our fans are shot, especially considering we can like binge things now, like sitting through commercials and all of that just isn't it.
Oh my God. So this week, I think Blake and Jess are going to break up, and I hope they break up.
Absolutely. I bet my money on it.
Also, did you see there was a teaser with Tyler and Mercedes where Mercedes was trying to talk about what she wanted to do with Tyler after the show. And he was like, I could do long distance. And he just seemed really casual and laid back about it. And it really triggered her. And she started crying.
Yeah.
I need her to break up with him immediately. Tyler needs to get off the show.
I mean, I do think he's not coming from a place of like being malicious. I just think he didn't realize that he maybe wasn't ready after his last season.
Yeah, but also like Tyler totally has a new girlfriend. Like there was the advertisement thing that he got caught in. Yeah. And then just recently he posted a picture with like a Santa Claus, and like this girl posted a picture with like the same Santa Claus at the same time. I only know this because someone sent it to me, and I didn't post about it because like who cares? But like Tyler, he's not in it and he's just there to be on TV. And like I love Tyler, but like he just seems so checked out.
He is definitely, but I'm hoping, considering I like really was a fan, I'm hoping that he is not from doing it from a place of like being malicious and like leading her on. I think he just like really didn't realize that he like isn't here for it. Yeah, he's not into her.
Rachel and Jordan are not going to last. I hope she leaves the beach too.
They're not going to, but that would have been like my hope. I would have liked to see them together.
I hope a lot of people go home this week and next week.
I don't think anyone's gonna. Then they're in the preview. It showed Avon and what's her face, Kylie crying.
Well, there's only an hour this week.
Yeah, so they're crying about something. It's gonna be drama. Is anyone even that solid? Like I guess Erin and Eliza, kind of.
Blake and Jess, do you think will break up too, right?
I know they're gonna break up. Yeah.
Okay, I hope they break up. It's time. And then we probably won't get much because it's an hour, but the Golden Bachelor is going to be 2 hours. So it's going to be 1 hour of the show where he's going to break up with most likely Leslie, and then most likely propose to Theresa, and then 1 hour of after the final rose.
Well, don't they do it at like the same time? The audience watches it. Yeah, the audience watches it while we're all talking about it, you know?
And then he's going to have like breakup conversations. So what are your predictions?
I don't want him to choose Theresa, and I like if he does, part of me feels like they're not going to be Golden Bachelor new fiance. I don't think they're going to be together now if he does choose her.
Wait, you think if he chooses Theresa, they already broke up?
Yes. I don't have any spoilers. I don't have any spoilers, but that's what I'm thinking. Only because
you think he's single.
I feel like he regretted his decision.
And then tries to get back with Leslie?
Maybe.
Wow. You think it's going to be that dramatic? Like an Ari Lyondike?
Kinda. Or just like, I don't know. Maybe just not as solid as they think. Like, I feel like he's always liked Theresa, but I feel like last week was like a total 360. He like was obsessed with Leslie. And then all of a sudden was like, oh, Theresa has a good job. Like, that's cool. Like, it was just so weird. So I feel like he might choose her and then be like, crap, like, was I choosing her only for like logistic reasons? Or, yeah, I don't know.
The whole like him telling Leslie, like giving her so much reassurance is going to make him look like such a scumbag. And I think there's this breakdown that he's going to have that we've seen a couple of teasers on Instagram. Yeah. And it seems like he is really going to be having a mental breakdown in regards to sending one of them home and remember he used the line, This is harder than when my wife died.
Yeah, literally. No, it's going to be crazy. I'm like shook, but I mean, I feel badly, especially if he does choose Theresa. He literally told Leslie, like, you're the one, you're my girl. Like, let's just do it. And then he's going to be like, peace out.
Well, maybe he chooses Leslie. I'm convinced he's choosing Theresa, but I've also been convinced that Theresa was going home in the past like 3 episodes.
Right. I mean, literally same.
And she's still here, like kind of how I was convinced Alyson and Sasha have been going home the past 3 episodes. So I just like can't wait to see if he really proposes. And like they're gonna meet his family, the daughters. Yeah. Scott says, will there be a Golden Bachelorette? So whoever is broken up with, I think will be the Golden Bachelorette. I can even see.
No, I don't want Theresa to be the Golden Bachelorette.
Well,
that's when I don't want
Theresa.
I literally would be so mad.
What if he picks Leslie and Theresa as the Golden Bachelorette?
I would literally cry.
Really?
No, she's just not it for me. I mean,
are you sure?
God bless her, but I just can't have her as the Golden Bachelorette.
Do you think Gary's gonna pick Theresa?
Kinda. Based on last week, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So then Leslie will be the Golden Bachelorette, which will be iconic.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, I'd watch that.
And they are like totally doing that.
Yeah.
I heard people talking about it at Drag Brunch this week online.
We love that.
I know. So do you think they'll announce the Golden Bachelorette this week, or do you think they'll wait until the Bachelor in Paradise finale in a few weeks to announce the Golden Bachelorette? Because I think they're gonna wait.
Maybe wait, just to keep people to actually watch this 3-hour nonsense next week.
Or no, the Bachelor in Paradise finale won't be next week. It'll be like in a few weeks.
So why is next week 3 hours long?
Because they're trying to make up for how it's always been with Golden 1 and Bachelor. And because this week's episode is only 1 hour, that's why. Yeah, and then I think moving forward, they'll do 2-hour episodes each until maybe I don't know, 3 is so long. It's like a marathon.
Yeah, it's so long.
Do you think Faith will be the Golden Bachelorette?
I would love for her to, but I feel like she's not about it.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe though. I would love for her to be it. I loved her and I loved Ellen.
Yeah.
But
well, oh my God, Ellen. I hope a few of them are in the audience this Thursday.
Yeah, I absolutely loved Ellen.
Okay, do you want me to tell you about Special Forces?
Totally. Tune me in.
Okay. I did not watch Special Forces this season. I kept up with the clips. I read the articles. I was kind of shocked that like the reality stars were in the final 5. All the people that were relevant to us, Nick Viall, Tyler Cameron, Jojo Siwa, and Tom Sandoval all made the final 5.
Yeah, crazy.
And then Erin Jackson also made the final 5, who was an Olympian.
Got it.
So some of the people who left,
reality stars, snaps to them.
Some of these people who left early were Brian Austin Green, Tara Reid. Who else was on it this season? No idea?
No idea.
I can't believe Nick made it to the finals and Nick won.
Yeah, I'm also shook. I feel like he does a lot always. He's always involved in something.
So the 3 winners were Nick Viall, Tyler Cameron, and Erin Jackson, who all passed the course.
So there's no like one winner.
There's no one winner. You basically have to pass the course.
And they passed.
So last year on season 1, Hannah Brown and Carly Lloyd won. Carly Lloyd is a professional soccer player. The 2 of them were the 2 winners. This year we had 3 winners: Nick, Tyler, and
the last
Erin.
Season
Erin.
2 girls. This season
2 girls. 2. No, Erin's a girl.
Oh, got it. I have no idea who that is.
So Jojo dipped. Jojo had 4 hours left. She was had to I guess she was cold. She was tired. She pushed to her limits. And technically, because she dipped, she's runner-up because the 3 winners, and she was runner-up on Dancing with the Stars. So now she's a runner-up.
Got it. Wait, what was she having to do that she was tired?
She was cold. She was having mental.
What did they have to do though? Just be in the cold?
They were just I watched it. But it was
you know how the show is. Confused as me.
Yes, I know the show is very confusing, but it is it has some moments. But she just gave up. She couldn't stand the test of time, and she just wanted to leave. She quit. That's how when you're on this show, you quit when you're ready to leave. So if you can't do a challenge, you just quit.
So when did Tom Sandoval leave? Do we know?
So he was kind of throwing a meltdown about how he was so cold, and the medic came in and said that he potentially had hypothermia. Cindy's saying that Jojo checked out, but then the people in the back, the sergeants, the military men, were saying that he was being dramatic and that they can tell when someone's putting on a performance.
That's his best attribute. So
and that he has just been like over dramatic the whole season and like selfish.
Yeah. Well,
because
I'm not shocked.
No, I'm so glad that he didn't win either, because Ariana hopefully wins dancing. She deserves
to win. Yeah, she deserves to get something on her own. And for them to all say that he was dramatic, like, I love that.
But who knows if Ariana will even win?
Yeah, no, I'm still thinking Sochi, so.
It's going to be so up in the air. Who knows?
Right.
But resolution season, haven't I been saying I'm excited for this season of the show's ending and us getting resolution and winners? So Special Forces, check. We got 3 winners. Congrats to Nick. Congrats to Erin and Tyler. Tyler won, and then Hannah Brown won last season. So
love that.
They were the one that got away, and like
they really are. I mean, I'm happy for her now, and he seems lovely, but they really were the one that got away.
Yeah. Joey's season of The Bachelor is going to premiere January 22nd.
I mean, you know, I didn't really watch him on his on that season, so like I'm excited to see him more now, and I feel like he had a glow up based on these trailers. So I'm here to watch. Hopefully, it's a good one.
I love Joey. I live for Joey.
Yeah, did he have like personality? Is he like good?
He's a tennis player. He lives in Hawaii. He's tan. Like he's perfect.
Yeah.
Also, like, but this is late. January 22nd is very late.
Okay, but I'm so glad. We like need a minute.
Literally, we do need a minute. And I'm going to Florida. So I'm like ready to check out for a bit.
Yeah. No, all these back-to-backs was like a lot. And a lot of Love Island-ness. Your time off, you need to watch Love Island Australia.
There's no way. Maybe.
They are so long. I don't blame you, but it's good.
Okay. Well, we can't wait for Joey's season, January 22nd. Molly, you booked a trip to Paris. When are you going to Paris?
I did. I'm going to Paris January 23rd to the 29th.
You're going to be in Paris for Joey's season.
Oh, no, I won't. January 22nd. So literally the day before. I'll watch it.
In Paris?
No, January 22nd is the day before I leave. I'm leaving the 23rd.
Yeah, so you're going to be in Paris.
I thought it came out on the 22nd.
And you're going the 23rd. Oh, the night before. Sorry. I was thinking the other way. Okay, why are you going to Paris?
So my sister's bestie is studying abroad there. So we just decided, let's meet up and we'll go. I've never been to Paris, so I'm really excited.
I went to Paris for like 3 days when I studied abroad. And I remember like peeing in front of the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, what a memory.
It was really cold. It was cold when I went because it was like February.
It's going to be cold too. It's going to be like freezing. I mean, it's supposedly not much different than here, like in New Jersey. So I'll just have to bundle up, but I'm excited. Booked it today on Travel Tuesday. You guys have like 1 more hour Eastern time and 4 more hours your time.
Is Travel Tuesday like the cheapest day to book a flight?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What? I need to book my flight to Florida.
You should do that. I mean, it's not, I didn't have like such a deal. Like some of the deals are the ones that are on like the ones that aren't nonstop, like 1 stop, 2 stop, and I'm not doing a layover. So, but it wasn't that bad. Like my flight to Paris was not nearly as expensive as I thought it was going to be.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm really excited for you and I can't wait to see your stories and posts.
Yeah, a lot of content coming your way.
Okay, well, speaking of Paris, Paris in Love season
Loved that.
Season 2 is coming out November 30th on Peacock.
Can you tell us a little bit about season 1 or what it's about?
Yes. Season 1 was about her wedding. So it was about her getting married to Carter, and it was like a reality show of like a docuseries of Paris Hilton's life.
Yes.
So season 2 is going to be about Paris Hilton having a baby, Phoenix.
So
it's all about motherhood.
Doesn't she have 2 kids, or did I make that up?
Yeah. So she just had her second kid. Both kids she had via surrogacy. Her second child is London, her daughter.
Paris and London.
Which is interesting for a few reasons, but she did both of them via surrogacy, so they're only 10 months apart. But this new season of Paris in Love season 2 is going to be following her motherhood journey, because she didn't tell Kathy and Nikki or anyone that she was having a baby until it just showed up on her doorstep. So they were teasing a promo clip about Kathy seeing Phoenix for the first time. So it's going to be all about that, and I'm really truly excited about it. But Paris and London is very interesting because London Tipton from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was a character based off of Paris Hilton.
Yeah, that is funny.
So there's been interviews going around that when she was on Ellen, when she said that she always wanted to name her daughter London. So I wonder how she feels about this character being made about her.
Zach and Cody.
Because it was London Tipton instead of Paris Hilton. Now she has a daughter named London. Like, I need Brenda Song's reaction.
Same. Maybe have you looked? Maybe she did. I didn't know if she did one. Maybe she made a TikTok.
I have been waiting. I've been very invested in this Paris saga this past week.
That is a very interesting twist.
It's a very niche audience. If you guys are interested in this, target audience reached. This is what has been keeping me up at night, Molly. Like, this is what I'm wondering. This whole Paris and London.
Like, what does Brenda Song think?
What does Brenda Song think? What does Paris Hilton think of London Tipton's character? You know, I've always wanted to have a daughter and name her London as well.
You do? Yeah. Love. So you and Paris are like one.
And I thought like another daughter would be Milan.
We love that. So just more cities.
Because I always thought about naming Paris, but like you can't recreate Paris Hilton. So I thought if I had two daughters, I would name them London and Milan. And then the boys, I would name Florence and Venice.
We love that. I mean, might as well. If you're gonna do it, you have to stick to it and see it through.
So that's probably why I'm invested in this as well, because I've always envisioned my kids being those names. So I felt
Paris Hilton R1.
I've always felt connected to Paris Hilton. I grew up like vacationing in Hilton hotels and like asking everyone where Paris is, and like she wasn't there.
No, so funny. So when does this start?
November 30th. So everyone needs to watch it.
2 days, noted. Oh, and also 2 days. I think Kardashians finale is out. I think.
No, I think the Kardashians finale was last week.
Oh, was it already done?
Yeah, it ended last week.
I watched it. I feel like I don't think it was that. I did watch it. I don't think
what happened.
It wasn't that exciting. I don't know. Kim. Oh, it was the Met Gala.
I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, no, it was the Met Gala. It was cute.
Nothing happened.
That was really it. No, it wasn't like drama. Courtney didn't go Chloe didn't go because she wanted to stay back with her kids, and it was just Kim, Kendall, and Kylie at this Met Gala. And we finally watched that Courtney did like the sign thing in the audience.
Yeah.
That's like old news. But it's kind of crazy. Like these come out like so much later. Like we already saw that, but that happened in this episode.
I just finished watching House of Kardashian on Peacock. It was a 3-episode docu-series of the Kardashians' origin story.
Oh, was it good?
It was so good. Did you see it or have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
I just watched it, I finished it yesterday. And
like worth the watch?
It's worth the watch. I did a separate video recapping it on my channel if you guys want to go look. It's like giving Kris Jenner's origin story, which is so interesting about how she met Robert Bruce.
I fact checked you. The finale is this Thursday.
Okay. What's going to happen?
I have no idea. They didn't really show much. So Kim does American Horror Story.
Oh, yeah. I did see that teaser. That's not even interesting. I'm so not interested anymore.
It's been pretty boring.
But this is really good. If you want a Kardashian fix, watch the 3-part docuseries of House of Kardashian on Peacock. There is a lot of adjacent... Caitlyn Jenner is telling the story. There's a few other Kardashian adjacent people, including one of Kylie Jenner's friends from high school, who we've never heard of. One of the executives who worked on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Do
we trust these resources?
Yes.
Okay.
These are
I'll definitely watch.
They used a lot of interview clips of Kris Jenner and Kim to explain the story of podcasts they did and interviews from years ago.
Interesting. So it's all being dug right back up.
It's 3 episodes. The first is all about Kris and Robert and the O.J. Simpson trial and Bruce.
So interesting. Yeah.
Second part is all about Kim and Ray J and the sex tape and Chris Humphries and the show and Paris Hilton. And then the third episode is all about Kylie.
Got it.
And the cosmetics and the lip challenge, and
yeah,
it's very interesting. I wish it was more episodes.
I know. Well, supposedly this did happen. I don't know if it was this episode or the one prior, but Kris wants to come out with her own documentary.
Kris
So I'm
Jenner?
sure, yes. And she said on the show that it would be something that like things people don't even know about her or their family, or like all this inside scoop information that she wants to tell her story. So I'm sure she wants to do that based on this documentary. Like, I'm sure they were in the works at the same time.
So the Kardashians probably approved this documentary under Peacock, under NBC. They worked for E, but they did have a title that said they refused to comment for this documentary.
Yeah.
Because they're saving it for theirs.
Right.
But they weren't mad about it being made.
Well, that's good at least.
That's how I think.
For them, though, any press is good press. They will spin anything and make it good about them. So
I'm so interested in Kris Jenner's life. From after watching this doc, the most interesting was episode 1 of Kris Jenner, because I didn't even know about all her past.
I don't know anything about her, aside from the fact she did say in the last episode that she never went to school, like college, never anything else. And she just like was slightly talking about it. But then she was like, and now I'm going to make a documentary.
She cheated on Robert Kardashian with a 24-year-old soccer player.
We know about the cheating because it was brought up in a past episode when she was talking to Khloe. And Khloe was like, how could you do that? But that's
he
crazy.
had to hire he had to hire a private investigator, private detective, to find out that she was cheating, and then he divorced her immediately.
That's all crazy.
And she cheated because she felt unfulfilled in the marriage, because he only wanted her to work and be a wife, but she wanted to be a businesswoman.
Right.
So she met Bruce Jenner and made his career happen.
Insane.
It's so fascinating. I can't wait to see Kris Jenner's version, but it's also interesting because the OJ Simpson of it all. She was best friends with Nicole, and Nicole used to say that OJ was going to kill her. Do we know if OJ really killed Nicole? Because wasn't he innocent?
I don't know much about it.
I think he was like proven innocent, but I also think he went to jail.
I watched that like Netflix version of it, but I don't remember how that went.
I think I'm gonna watch that tonight.
And when like Ross from Friends plays, Kardashian.
Oh my God. We weren't alive during that time, or we were too young, but like it was such a fascinating time in pop culture history. And it's like truly the origin story of how the Kardashians, like, it contributed to their fame.
Yeah, that and the sex tape.
The sex tape was a lot of a topic of conversation.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh. Is everything else good? Like, how are you doing in life?
Things are great. Thank you. Sydney, you're a real one. You are fact checking us.
OJ went to prison for robbery.
Thank you. Things are good. I have a work holiday party on Thursday, and then I have another just like fun like friend bar holiday party on Friday. So a lot of holiday festivities coming up.
So you're just ready for the weekend already?
Yeah. And knowing that like Thursday is kind of like the end of my week a little bit, it's like it feels like this week is flying.
When I woke up yesterday on Monday, I was like, I can't believe we have to get back to life.
I know. No, I literally laid in bed until, luckily I work from home. So I literally like rolled out of bed at like 8:45 and was like, okay, off to work.
Like I'll wake up and do things and then go back to sleep if I like need to do something really early. Because I hate being on the West Coast with the East Coast waking up so early.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I'd also feel like behind.
I feel behind when I wake up.
Yeah.
But I just did not want to do life. And like I had a Sunday fun day with my friends where we were drinking all day, all night. And like
that was me last Sunday. I was like, yeah, no.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was really nice. We host at home. So it was like uneventful. I mean, it's like family I see pretty often, but it's always nice to be together. And it was like super relaxing.
In Jersey.
How was yours? Your Friendsgiving, right?
My Friendsgiving was like chill. I didn't eat like much because I didn't feel pressured to. There was no parents there. We played a lot of games like charades and pool and like all that kind of stuff.
Love.
So it was chill. And then I went away for the weekend in Santa Clarita.
Yes, I saw your little spa day and your trip. I love.
The town was so weird. I can't believe I went there. It was like, there was nothing going on there, but I made the most of it.
You totally did. Did you end up getting a massage?
I got a Thai massage for like $70 for an hour.
Love it.
And then I Like I saw my friend. I went to like a winery over there and like there was a farm. It was cute and chill. It was really cold up there. I felt like I was in the winter.
I mean, while it's literally like, let me actually tell you the exact temperature right now. It is approximately 30 degrees. It is 30 degrees and feels like 21.
Oh my gosh.
Love it here. Yeah, that's crazy. It feels like 21 degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My friend is texting me and she is at Kathy Hilton's house right now.
Oh, 4?
Their Hiltons are having a holiday party.
Well, manifesting that next year you'll be there.
She literally is like, where are you? Like, she's thinking I got invited.
Well, you're like, put me on the list right now, actually. I'm on my way.
Well, she just called me, so I'm like, do I need to go out immediately? When Paris Hilton calls, you go. No, I doubt it.
You never know. Start thinking about your holiday attire. What do you have?
I mean, I'll wear it. Look at my shirt. It says looking like a snack.
It's so good. Midnight snack.
Yeah. Jessica says, Molly, have you ever watched Serving Paradise? I think she meant Surviving Paradise on Netflix.
Was that the show that we just watched?
Yeah.
So then, yes, I watched Surviving Paradise. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, I watched it.
Any thoughts for Jessica?
I thought it was a good show. I mean, I think that it was kind of boring in the beginning, but then it like picked up and got super invested.
Yeah, for sure. Is there anything else on TV? I feel like, I mean, other than Housewives, which is like always interesting, and that's a whole nother channel. I did start listening to. Do you watch Selling Sunset?
Yeah,
I did start listening to an interview with Chelsea on Carlos King's podcast with like an in-depth interview of Chelsea. I've listened to I started half of it. I'm gonna finish it like probably today, tomorrow. But it's very interesting to hear like Chelsea's
point of view.
Her point of view, because I remember looking at the season being like, Chelsea's a pot stirrer.
Absolutely, and then she's the only one who wouldn't do the lie detector test.
Exactly, and the whole Cassandra, the Brie,
No, she is. But then she thinks that she's gonna say it. She's like, I didn't do anything. And like meanwhile, like you literally see the clips and be like, what?
But I haven't gotten to that part yet. I only listened to the first 20 minutes where she was talking about how her family grew up in London and Switzerland, and then her brother moved to New Jersey with her mom, and she stayed in London with her dad. And like,
where in Jersey?
I don't know. I don't remember, but it was just Jersey because she didn't live in Jersey. Some of her family did, but she grew up in London and Switzerland, and like she got her real estate license because she was looking for a home with her husband, and like she didn't want to pay the commission. So she was like, I'll just get my own real estate license because that commission is ridiculous. And then she was like 5 to 6 weeks in school and she got it.
Love it.
Just like an interesting factoid. Do you have any interesting factoids of the week? Any pop culture interesting factoids to share with the class?
Don't think so. I'm trying to think of what happened this week. Right before this, after a long time of not putting out any music, Shawn Mendes has a new song.
Oh, I saw that. But it's not his song though. It's
not his song. But he sings on like half. He's like half the song. So like that's what just happened before. I don't really think much is. Oh, yes, actually, big pop culture news. I need to know about Dave Portnoy breaking up with Silvana, and hopefully we'll find out tomorrow on the BFFs podcast at 7.
Okay, let us know, Molly. Let us know.
That is my tea. That is the craziest thing that happened this past week because he literally broke up with her like a day before Thanksgiving, and she posted a picture or video crying. Went to a friend's house for Thanksgiving last minute and posted like thanks for the last minute invite and having me. And then posted that she's finding an apartment. So this is like definitely a done deal. And I'm very curious to see how they address it tomorrow.
Okay, I've like seen a little bit of this on social media. I know a lot of people are upset because Dave, like this was his girl. Like this could have been the one for him. Finally.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm shook to see. There are also like stupid Reddit rumors going around, which I'm sure you've
Raquel.
Seen. So dumb. Like did you see his response? Hysterical. He's too smart. I mean, obviously
it was like a lot.
He's too smart to get himself into that. He would never. So
but like sometimes the media tries to like make things up and he was so annoyed.
So annoyed. So yeah, I'll see how that goes tomorrow. I mean, they're even doing the podcast early, which I don't know why. It's normally at 8 and now it's at 7 tomorrow.
Wait, like a BFFs, like Josh, Bree, and
yeah.
Dave? And you think they're going to talk about his breakup?
They have to. I mean, if they don't, that would be so crazy. Like they literally talk about like they have a portion of it called BFF's Corner where like they'll talk about Josh's relationship status and Bree's, and like he gave Bree so much shit when she was like homie hopping, so they say. And if they don't talk about it, that'd be nuts. They have to talk about it.
Okay, it's probably going to break the internet tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't, that would also break the internet because everyone would be pissed.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the drama of the week.
Wow. That's crazy. Other than that, like Dancing with the Stars, thank you all for joining and like clicking that thumbnail and then staying for all these other fun topics.
Yes. Thank you guys.
We literally love going live. And
Really
you
do.
guys have to make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Give it a thumbs up. Leave your comments, your thoughts down below. And go follow Molly on Instagram and Twitter. Molly, you're a little content creator, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to be on TikTok. Please follow me. Hey guys, it's Molly.
What was your video that went viral last week?
Love Island games. Me complaining.
About the end?
Yeah, my whole comment section is literally people being like, why did they shit on Sally? Like, that was so awful. Yeah, that's my viral video of the week. But videos like that don't get you followers. So please follow me.
Sally and Justine have like a YouTube channel that I started watching some of their videos. They recap every episode.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that either. I normally will see clips on TikTok.
But did you know they had like a falling out after season 2, and then this show brought them back together as Celine?
Good. I love that. I mean, I don't follow them. I stopped following them kind of after their show. So love that for them.
Do you think Justine and Jack are still together?
Yes.
I listened to them on Chicks in the Office. They said they were not together, but not together.
Maybe that's like not official. I don't know. They did Thanksgiving together and then he went back to UK.
But Harry and Rylee did Thanksgiving together.
I guess.
Just because you do Thanksgiving with someone, is that like prom?
No, but they were like making out and loving each other different.
I cannot with like these. Thanksgiving has been so telling for.
Yeah, I guess Thanksgiving really has been it.
It's really been it. Okay, well, we're gonna chat soon, so make sure you guys leave all your thoughts down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Go follow me and Molly on Instagram, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Love ya. Bye.